Hello everybody, Ashley Hall, the Paranormal Guide here. With today's video, this video is not the typical video that I would put up. Normally I'll go out, I would know I'm making a video, I'll shoot a video and basically put it together and throw it up on YouTube for you guys to watch. This one took a bit of a different path. Back in 2011, I learnt that a building, quite a landmark actually for urban exploration here in Adelaide, South Australia, was going to be demolished. I went out there with camera in hand and basically did a walk around of the outside of the structure and got as many shots as I could so that I would have basically a permanent record of this building and have something that I can look back on. Now, it was while I was there that I came across a gentleman who doesn't want to be named in this film, and basically he has quite knowledge of the building. He had been there for quite a while, he has been inside quite a number of times, and he said, yeah, I'll talk on video, just not to name him, not to put his face up there. So I have done that. I have also thrown over the top of that some shots of the building and also a whole bunch of photos that I sought permission to use from the photographers who have stepped inside while this fantastic building was still standing. And at the end of this video you will find the time-lapse footage that Urban Twilight, some quite professional urban explorers, captured when they also found out the building was to be demolished. They set up a camera, they took more than 50,000 sequential photos of the building coming down, and they have given me permission to use that. So basically there's not really much more I can say about this except for have a look at this quite different video that I've put together, and if you have any memories or if you have ever journeyed to the old Julia Farr building while it was still standing, please let me know about your experiences in the comments below. I always love reading about people's experiences when exploring old abandoned structures and of hearing their stories of any, I guess, urban legends or maybe even a ghost tale or two. So yep, please let me know all about them. So without further ado, here is the video. Hope you enjoy it.
Incurables would have been there. Yep. Yeah, and the reason why it got named Julia Farr was Mrs. Julia Farr that started the place.
Yep.
And that's what I'm saying. I think her husband was a Methodist minister. Yep. And she sort of started up. Now, what the rest of the story was, I don't know, because I've heard other people said that it was in conjunction with 2 or 3 doctors. Yep. Of the day or whatever. So, but yeah, it went on as long-term hospice. Yeah. Put it into modern terminology. That's what it is. Hospice usually 3 weeks-ish sort of thing. This, you know, when I came here, you needed both hands to count people that were over 105. Well, you know, they were over 100 at least. You know, there were 103, 104, 105. I don't know whether they got to 106 or not, but you know, there was quite a few. But you know, again, it was a different clientele to what's here now. It was built as a hospital. It did have an operating theatre in it. Small though it would be. But I mean, going through there was dentist, eye clinic, x-rays.
So it was a self-contained hospital pretty much.
Yeah, and also then there was a plaster room. There's a morgue in the bottom, but it was a fully equipped morgue. They used to be able to do autopsies in it. But you could divide it off. It had concertina doors on it. Yep. And behind the concertina door was the full autopsy table. You know, the stainless steel thing with the trough.
And there's no table in there anymore?
No, they would have removed that. Where that big brick wall is. Yes. That's a dining room which is capable of taking everybody on the entire floor. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3 up there. The dining room for this one is where the broken windows are there. What you see here was the actual residence rooms. On the ends of the cross they put a T-bar. Yep. They had 8 people divided off by wardrobes. So there was a passageway down the middle. Yep. And then you and I would be facing each other. Wardrobe, passageway, same there. So that's 4 people, 8, and duplicated on the other side of the passage. Yep. So there's 6, 16, and it's not acceptable by today's standards. Okay. Next deck up was craft room. Yep. And they used to be able to sit outside and do their basket weaving.
So what's at the very top there?
The highest bit is the lift motor rooms. Where the shutters are was the cooling towers, and that's what they set alight.
Yes. So
because
the bar was
again,
this end,
it's got cooling towers, wooden slats.
Yep.
Water trickled down to cool for the chillers.
So you said when you first come here, this place was empty.
Yeah, but it was still usable.
It was still usable, and it was only since they've put this fence up, it's like the vandals have taken it as a challenge and decided to break in then. Yeah. People talk about this place potentially being haunted. What's your...
See, when I came here, the flooring was all the 6-inch square asbestos-laden tiles, which were the days in the 60s. After they had to be stripped, polished, whatever.
Yeah.
So even though it was empty, it was sort of assumed that it was going to be used again, so the cleaners had to go through it, and we're not going down there by ourselves. So I don't know where there was.
Well, you've never experienced anything yourself here?
The times I've been in there, no, I've never felt uncomfortable.
Yep.
I don't know about the hauntings. However, I've spoken to senior nursing who you think are, are with it and not totally, and they said that building's haunted. Well, I've heard them say, we've seen people that are talking like you and I, and as you get closer, you walk straight through the middle of it. That's it. But I mean, okay, I suppose there's got to be, because of the number of deaths.
Do we know anything about the number of deaths that would be in here? Would be thousands, I'd imagine.
I mean, it's time, because I mean, if you look at the number of years, it's got to be pushing 150 years. This place has been here. So.